I'll get the Drake game out of the way. I'm actually about halfway done with the Drake grind. One of the things I like about Drake is for a tier 9 cruiser, her AA is really good. So this is one of those ships I don't mind seeing a carrier in. Unfortunately, she's so squishy and her reload is so slow. It severely constricts what you can do with this ship. I don't understand why they thought Drake and Goliath were like great designs ready to go, kick them out the door. 20-second reload or whatever it is on like 9-inch guns is just maddening. It is utterly maddening. Playing this ship feels like an exercise in frustration sometimes. Alright, so we're on the sea flank. Means I'm probably going to push over and play the 7-8 line where I can put guns into B or C. We'll give that a go anyway. I should have some shots, some long-range shots on some battleships eventually.
So, who wants to dance?
I don't think it's a full AA build. I think it's BFT and then defensive fire. I think my slot 6 is reload mod. Let's have a check. I think so. That sounds right. I think my slot 6 is reload mod. I go full AA on like Ooster, Jutland, and Holland. And I think I did recently on Des Moines. I had a game in Des Moines a few weeks ago where this Audacious just kept bombing me. And it felt bad because it was like I had defensive fire and I had BFT, but I couldn't really, like, I was taking losses, but it just wasn't a whole lot. Oh, it must be range mod. That's what it is, range mod in slot 6. Yeah, because you got to play range mod on Drake and Goliath. And I was like, man, this is irritating. So when I got back to port, I pulled my legendary mod off my Des Moines and put on Auxiliary 2, so that I got more flak bursts out of my defensive fire, and plus the additional base AA. And I've played a couple carrier games with Des Moines since then, and it's felt better, right? It doesn't. You're not quite to like old Des Moines AA levels, but it feels good. Des Moines is one of those ships that I don't feel like it certainly doesn't need the reload booster in the slot 6, and it's nice to have it, but you don't need it. 6-second reload is fine, and then the range is, again, nice to have, not need to have. So I didn't mind doing that. I mean, one of the reasons that legendary unique upgrade Des Moines, whatever you want to call it, is so played so heavily is explicitly because that 6 slot is so wide open for her. She's able to kind of do basically whatever she wants with it. But I get this Soyuz's attention. No? Alright. Non-pen. Figures.
Come get some.
The other thing that drives me crazy about this ship, these shells are so slow. Oh my god, they're slow. That was a decent hit. At least I got the fire out of it. Alright, this thing is exactly what I want to be shooting with these shells. Nah, you boys missed. Try again. They got a lot, like, they're, like, all of their ships went to sea. What's up, Friesland? How you doing? Okay, so you blocked your own spotting. I don't know why that's amazing, but okay. You do you, I suppose. Yeah, I know me. I kind of agree. Like, up to a point, I quite enjoy these ships, but not, like, it that quickly fades after a while. Let's just put it that way. Y'all missed. See if I can have fun with the scores. I bet I can have fun with the scores. You really gonna sit there, Mr. Scores? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
This is
Whatever.
a force to be reckoned with. This really pisses me off.
Feels good, Scores. Thank you.
That one's got a hole in it.
Oh no! Double fires! Whatever shall I do? I'll ignore them. Ah, he's gonna go hide in that gap. Dang it.
Spotter airborne.
Oh, I don't even have expert loader on this captain. That feels terrible. Let's bully this Azuma for a little while.
Needs, I can kill it.
My HE hits kind of hard, Friesland. You might have noticed. You don't get to heal, so just keep coughing up your HP. It's all good. Don't bother me in the least.
Spotter returning to ship.
Suzuma's gonna come to hate me. Should be fun. Only 5 of them looking at me? You boys can do better than that. So he uses out. That gets us caught up on ships. Ooh, I got a Nagato to bully. That feels good. Mmm, delicious.
See what they look like.
Show me that squishy skewers again, would you?
You've got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like.
Nagato, it's what's for breakfast. Keep backing up, Alaska. Keep backing up, Alaska.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
Oh, good. The Nagato repaired. Well, I got just the shells for him. Oh, the Azuma just got slapped. The Azuma is going out, kids. No, just the one? Well, I'll have to take care of him then. Huh, never mind. He's dead. That works.
Our team has taken the lead. Did you think I was gone forever? If I promised to kill you last, time for some fist.
Fires for days.
It's a nice day to die. For you, that is.
Guys, no idea how to play this Nagato. Ah, I got his rudder, but I didn't get the fire I wanted. Yep, Petra will be here tomorrow. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff coming in this patch tomorrow. This has actually been a pretty good game. Drake is a ship that just, it requires so much patience, right? Like, you cannot be in a hurry because you don't get anywhere in a hurry. You don't reload in a hurry. Like, the only thing this ship does fast is repair. This ship repairs in a hurry, but nothing else does it do quickly.
Our victory is in sight.
Double fire, he's out. Burning down. I might actually get a wither on that one. Or a arsonist. Nope.
Hail to the king, baby.
Delicious. All the fires. That guy actually has fire prevention for all the good it's doing him. Now it's the Iowa's turn. Bring it on, little Iowa. Bring it on. The game's over shortly. The fact that I can't get a fire feels pretty awful. I mean, maybe we'll get a time extension. I would love a time extension, honestly. Doesn't look like we're likely to get one, though. These two destroyers are gonna swing in and crush him. Oh, you're gonna aim at me? Okay. You do you, little Iowa. You do you, buddy. Ah. Little Confederate. Right as we go out the door. And there we go. Iowa probably gets a Dreadnought, but there's a Drake. Well, Danny, like, Drake is not a bad ship, but it's not, in my mind, it's not a ship that has a high impact on a game. Does that make sense? It reminds me a lot of playing a Zal or a Skurs or a Kutuzov. Like, what it mainly does is sit at range and throw HE and hope your team does something meaningful. I mean, given the opportunity, it can absolutely citadel other cruisers. I got the opportunity to do that to the Skurs there, but by and large, it farms HP off battleships. So that's what it does. So it's not an exciting way to play the game. And your team, in my opinion, then has to do like a lot of heavy lifting to make sure that they're cleaning up the damage that you're, like you're ticking these battleships down, but somebody else is likely to get the kill shot, and you kind of have to be okay with that. But I mean, okay base XP wise. Team overall had a decent game. Zed had a good game. Throw that guy one of these. All right, and I guess that's my frustration with the top end of the British line, is that it feels like when you play Albemarle, yes, Albemarle is soft and vulnerable. But the AP is good, the HE is good, the ship has decent stealth, it has really solid AA for the tier. It's got a lot going for it, it's a nice little package. You can do a variety of things with it. When you get to Drake, and then of course kind of compounding things when you get to Goliath, the ship really only does one thing well, right? Especially Goliath, which is not Goliath is spotted from orbit, it handles like trash, the reload is long, it's like, I just don't get it.